It's now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Jim Mylchreest, the Mayor of Waipa District, who again joins us in the celebration of achievements, although this year not as the chairperson of the Board of Trustees, but as the newly elected Mayor of Waipa District. Jim, we're immensely proud to have a former student of Te Awamutu College as the Mayor of Waipa District. Thank you for your continued commitment to our community and congratulations upon your appointment.
Tēnā mana, tēnā rauanga tēra mā. Miri mai I runanga I te kaupapa o te rā. Nā reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. To Sue Bethel, Chairperson of the Board of Trustees, Board Members, Kamaka, Charlie Maikuku, Principal, Tony Membry and staff, family, whānau, friends and most importantly students. They say never to start a speech with an apology, but I feel it is appropriate to apologise to all of those who breathed a sigh of relief last year when I announced my retirement from the Board of Trustees after 12 years. At that time, I had no idea that I would be taking any formal part of the proceedings today and was looking forward to attending as a parent without the pressure of being told by one of our children to keep the speech short. It is now the principal, as I understand it, that has made that request, so I'll try to honour that. Seriously though, I was delighted to have been invited to speak at this prize giving, particularly because it is the first formal speaking engagement that I have officiated at since being sworn into office last Friday. Although I will admit that I had an interview this morning with students from the Te Awamutu Primary School for their radio station, and one of their questions was, what did I hope to be doing when I was 80? And my response was, hopefully I'm still breathing, and it might be a relief that I still won't be trying to be the Mayor at that point. I will obviously remain a huge supporter of Te Awamutu College and hope to be able to continue my support of many of the many educational facilities within Waipa District and my new role as Mayor. It may surprise you that apart from the obvious importance of schools within the district for education purposes, they are also collectively second only to the dairy industry as the most important employer within the Waipa District in terms of numbers of employees, and therefore play an important role in the economic base of the district. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of the people who supported me during my recent local government elections and pledged to work in the best interests of the whole Waipa community. I recently read a quote from John Buchan, a Scottish novelist, which I think encapsulates the ethos of local government. He said, "We can pay our debts to the past by putting the future in debt to ourselves." Now I can see the newspaper headlines and probably numerous letters to the editor. New Mayor proposes spending to cripple future generations. This is not the case, but I do believe that we have all benefited from past investment and foresight from our forefathers in providing a whole range of facilities, and it is behoving on us to repay this debt by ensuring we leave the district better than when we inherited it. This requires long-term vision that is likely to be intergenerational and will potentially be seen by a few to impact adversely on present ratepayers. The challenges are to look at new and innovative ways to provide the myriad of services required by modern society in an affordable way. This may also require a review on whether or not existing services are still appropriate or relevant. To complicate these issues even further, there are a number of external factors that will have major impacts on decision-making processes at all levels of government, including an ageing population, climate change and cost of funding natural disasters. Waipa District is extremely fortunate in that it is in an area of the country that appears to be relatively sheltered from major storm events, and we are still experiencing strong growth. This growth is essential for the economy of the district and enables the provision of services which attracts further population growth, and that will in turn make sure that our school rolls stay high and we can afford to provide the programs through our educational institutions. My congratulations to the Board of Trustees, staff and students on another successful year. and whilst I have kept abreast of achievements through the Te Awamutu College, other local media, and as a parent, I'm looking forward to hearing about the specific achievements through the senior prize giving, which is always a special event in the school calendar. For those of you receiving awards, my special congratulations on your success, which I know will not have been achieved without a great deal of hard work and commitment. I would also like to pass on my best wishes to all of you for next year. For those of you returning to college, enjoy your remaining time at school and make the most of the opportunities. And for those of you who are leaving school, you're entering an exciting and challenging time of your lives, so enjoy. Kia kaha.